Hello everybody and welcome to another video. In this video it's going to be another airport update. Now I'm quite aware that this is probably going to be uploaded like in sometime in August. I'm currently recording it in July right now, but I'm about to go on holiday for 2 weeks from the 3rd of July till the 12th of August, so yeah, I don't know when this is going to go up, but yeah, I am fairly aware that at the time of recording it's been a month and a half since the last airport update, and I just went, oh yeah, might need to record that, so yeah, we kind of need to record it. So, since the last airport update, there has been tile update 53, which changed a bunch of the colours. So I guess I could go through that first, because remember when I said this looked absolutely terrible? I don't know, like, I actually had a look at the colours, and they were almost spot on. It was the tail that was messed up, and it was actually closer to the blue than it was before. So I just decided to keep that as a light blue wool, and then turn the rest of it into light blue concrete. And yeah, stop telling me how to play the game. Let me turn that off quickly. So yeah, that's been there. There's also been like another update where they've added like skulkers and stuff, if I press the right button. Yeah, they've added all sorts of stuff into the game. I don't think it was anything new. I think they just added a bunch of new mods. What's this? Observer. Ooh. Whatever they are, but yeah, they added a bunch more stuff. Anyway, yeah, I decided to change that. Cabin's the same. I've decided which I'm really going to keep it now, because I mean, the only thing wrong with it is just the slabs, but that's like it on all my aircraft, because there's no blue slabs that they have. But as I said, if they added concrete slabs and stairs, that would actually make sense, really, because originally I was saying wool, but concrete would make sense. But yeah, basically what I've done is on all the blue, I think, and apart from the scissors and slabs, I changed it all out for blue concrete. And I don't think I did the wall, no, because this would have looked weird next to the acacia slabs. I remember doing that. And so yeah, did I do it on these as well? Oh, it did. I think I did. Apparently on Concord as well, and yeah, I changed this out. Also, I added the text on there on Concord. I don't think that was there before. It basically says, I think it says British Aircraft Corporation Aerospatiale France, I think. Something along those lines. And so yeah, I just decided to add that. Then there was like this little weird thing across the windows here, which I added. So yeah, I got that. I don't think anything else was changed for these aircraft, really. But yeah, I mean, I changed out all the colours for this, because this was originally green wool, changed out for green concrete, which basically looks the same now, but yeah, it's just, because they changed the green wool to look like this. And speaking of which, I've now changed up all the signs. I went through every single one of the signs and changed them up. I also added another one here, because I didn't like the look of both of this one serving both roads. It just looked pretty weird, so I just decided to add another one there and then just make that one for that little road there. And yeah, and that's how that is. I do believe I changed a couple of things up here. I remember I put here, what was it? This museum was opened on the 18th of October 2005 by His Royal Highness Prince Charles. I don't know. Decided to do that, and then also change this up a bit, because I realised that at this height you couldn't really read this properly, so I decided to just go down so then you can have a look at it. And I don't know why I didn't just like put it up an extra level, because you can see both of them there pretty easily. And also changed out one of these to put Norchester Airport map in it. And so yeah, other than that, that is fine. And oh yeah, speaking of which, I also changed out the motorway ones as well. I think I added some of these as well at the end of motorway regulations, because I think I went on the motorway and then realised I saw them when we came off one. I was like, oh yeah, I might want to add one. And so yeah, I just changed out all these, because this was originally light blue wool, so I just changed it out for the light blue concrete, which I think actually looks better for the motorway signs. It looked better than it did before with the normal light blue. Because I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking now. I mean, every single time this comes up, it seems like the fact they changed the wool is actually for the better, not for the worse. The only thing it's ruined is the back tail. But I mean, it's made KLM colours look great. It's made the TUI colours look great, so I don't think there's anything wrong with it, really. So yeah, it really wasn't. I don't think there was anything changed over here, apart from, of course, the signs and stuff. Actually, did I change these out? Oh, I didn't. Never mind. Not everything needed changing, to be honest. So yeah, here we go. So, if you remember, I was going to make these taxiways. They were going to be slanted like you see at airports, but I decided against it, because I was having a look at airport layouts. First I looked at Heathrow to have a look at it, but I couldn't really tell, because there was like all the old runways and stuff. But I saw that a lot of them were straight on like this. So I was thinking, no, that's weird. So then I went on to Gatwick, and then I saw that was actually like they were sort of the same thing, and I was thinking, well, what was going on? As you see, one of them slanted. But yeah, the other ones weren't. And then I had to look at, what was it? Was it East Midlands, I think I had to look at as well? Also, I did this one, but I mean, I decided that, I mean, these, like, a lot of them weren't actually slanted. There was, like, one that was slanted at East Midlands, so I just decided to do it here because, I mean, it will kind of make sense, because if you're landing on this runway, then you can just quickly taxi off down here without having to go right to the end or down to that taxiway there. And because there wouldn't be people coming down the runway and then trying to pull off here, I mean, you can't really land in that space, really. And then if you could, you'd probably just go down to that one there, but... yeah, I did that. For some reason, there's those weird brown things appearing up. I don't know whether they're like boats or iframes or something, but something's gone on with that, so I don't know what that's for. What that is, sorry, I think it's just a glitch, which I need to patch. In fact, there was actually an update that came out, and then I just refused to do it because, yeah, it has to download all the updates for some reason before I can actually download the proper update it needs to be. I also changed up this Fokker 70 a bit. I changed it to the what was it? I changed it to the Anthony Fokker livery that they added. So yeah, if you didn't know, what one is it now? It's a Kilo Zulu uniform. This was originally Kilo Zulu Tango, which is the one that was scrapped, which I'd actually been on before it was scrapped. But yeah, then I just decided to change it back because I wanted it in the Anthony Fokker livery. So this is the best as I could come by. I mean, if you have a look from back here, you can sort of tell it's meant to be a face. And I mean, if you have a look at what it's actually like, then you'll see that's close. I was thinking it was going to look weird on both sides, but then you have a look at it on the other side, and that's actually the actual way it's angled front. So yeah, it actually looks pretty good. And I do believe I changed up the engines a bit. Oh yeah, I added this little bit on the back here, which I think I might use for like DC-9s and stuff like that now, because that looks like a really good design. And I think this is the type of engine I'm going to be using for probably like the MD-80, MD-90, I should think. Who knows? Nothing in here changed. For some reason, I always think something's changed in here when it isn't. Always do, don't I? Oh yeah, I changed this to dark stained glass because I thought. And I don't think they were. That was sealants before. It might have been, I can't remember. So yeah, what other stuff is there? Just realised something. This is something which I was working on yesterday, but then I had to, I did just give up on it because I got bored, I think I did. I was thinking maybe it was because I was just like told to come off or something, but I think it was just that oh board, yeah. I've now started building in A320 design. So yeah, this is going to be an A320. I think it's going to be Air France, I've decided. I'm going to be painting it in. But yeah, this is just going to be in for maintenance. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to have like the engines open. I want it as if like an engine's open, and then on both sides is like of the actual nacelles being open, so it look pretty cool. And you can see all the engine inside, so I'll be doing stuff like that, and then I'll probably be doing stuff like for the tail and like adding new bits on. I think that'll be pretty cool, and I'll probably just have a bunch of stuff back here. And then the other one is just going to be the same without the planing, I think. And all the vehicles are going to be at the back. I still haven't done the floor yet, because I thought I don't want to do both of them at the same time. I just want to do one, get it done, and then I have a base to work off instead of both doing them both at the same time pretty badly. So yeah, these hangars took forever to build, I remember. So yeah. We got that. So yeah, oh yeah, one major thing which I see, it seems like it happens every single airport update, well it has for like the last 3, is terminal, and in fact I needed to go that way. Why did I even go out of it? Need to go this way. To the actual passenger terminal. There's a couple of things which I changed, and then I added a few things, but yeah, there is one major thing. Whoop. I added, so yeah, the first thing which I did was, as well as museum, I decided to do this. Like, this terminal was opened on the 3rd of May 1989 by Rob Eccles MP, just a name I made up, as he was like the MP for this area, I don't know. Like Norchester or something. So yeah, I didn't change anything here, but oh yeah. Up here, I decided, because I realised that normally in cafes and stuff, you can see a departures board, and realised I wasn't one up here, so I just decided to add one up here. It's kind of annoying because this has got through this side and through that side. I tried putting it in both places, and I think Atlanticraft, when he actually put these down for the bottom here, I've destroyed them now, but there was originally lights down there. And when he put them up, I think he tried to put them at equal intervals, and I'm kind of annoyed that they were, so... Yeah, because I mean, I was thinking of putting all of them, but I think only needs to be one, to be honest. It doesn't need to be that crazy, so Yeah, now in here, I did something, this I think I did just straight after the last update, probably on the same day. I've now changed up this, so it's finally completed now. I keep on saying it's completed, and I change something up, but now it's finally completed. If you remember, this used to be a 2 thick wall, and that was because that this was an even number, how wide the path was, and then I decided to just bring that one forward. And these doors will actually work now instead of having to like pull both and then switch one and then having to switch the other to close them. It's kind of weird. But basically, I brought this wall forward a bit because it used to be here. And I remember, I think I watched half a documentary on Harold Wilson and Edward Heath, and then I watched a whole hour and a half documentary on Margaret Thatcher. So that's probably going to take about 2 hours to do, but yeah, most of it was trying to destroy all the torches and all the walls, and then trying to destroy all the glass, and then having to reconfigure everything. And because I had to redo all these walls and stuff. But basically now, if you remember, this bit used to be in the wall, and there was a bit of stone that you could see. Now it actually covers it up and actually looks nice, which is one positive out of that. Yeah, I just seemed to go hand in hand, me bringing that wall in forward, and that actually working like that. I keep on going in those doors. And I think that's all I changed. But yeah, I'm not going to touch that again, ever again. Because I've touched it enough, I've done it up more, I've said it's been done, and then I've just redone it, so yeah. I'm not going to be doing it again, I should think. Well, I hope anyway. So yeah. Up here, I've changed some stuff up with the train station as well. If you remember, this was all multicoloured, red, white, blue, pink, and all sorts. And I just decided to change it into a proper, an actual thing that you could properly see through. That for all these train stations, probably actual thing you could see through. Great English Ibirdball. Really is. But yeah, if you remember, these used to all be colours, and then I'd have like green around them, signaling whether you just go in them or go out of them. I decided to change that and add like banners instead. I think that looks a lot better. So that's all just black around them. The green means you can go through, the red means you can't. I think it's a lot better now. There's all multicolours. And then for the platforms, I just decided to do it in brown because I don't really build out of brown, and plus it sort of fits the train station. And if you remember, there's also like doors here. I think there was one here. Yeah, as you can see, there's those little ribs. I just cover them up. I don't know why there was a door there anyway, really. But yeah, I didn't really like the look of it, so I decided to just cover it up. I mean, I could add more room to all the platforms, but I don't want to change it again. Change up my terminal enough, I don't want to have to change up this as well, so. And yeah, also I changed out all the glowstone for sea lanterns because I realised I hadn't changed it out, so I was like, oh, well, I'm going to spend the next half an hour doing that, so I did. And I do believe I changed something with this. Oh yeah, I tried to make the windows 2 blocks high and then realised that I would, so I changed it back again. And also, over here, I originally thought that I showed you this in the last update, but I didn't. I've now, because if you remember that these were 2 across, like that was joined up in the middle, and there wasn't those bits of those cobwebs in there. Because there's originally a lot more cobwebs than there was, but then I realised that there isn't actually that much, so I decided to just add like the middle one, which is actually the trains actually use for like connecting to for electricity. So yeah. I just decided to do that. I kind of like these little things connecting up to there. Looks pretty cool, but yeah, I decided because I mean I had a look at track the ones with double track. They didn't actually have it all the way across, so I just changed that to make it look a bit more realistic. So what's that, realistic? Don't know what I'm on about. Yeah, same signs there. I should think. So yeah. Anything else? What happens in airport updates, don't it? I just show everything and I'm like, oh, is that everything? I think it's everything. Oh yeah, I'll change up those on the Falcon as well, I don't think I said. I think I did something in here. Don't know why, I just think I did. I swear I changed something. Was it at the top? I don't know why. I had to go up here, I could have just gone through the, over the top, and just flew over the top, or whatever. I don't think I did. For some reason I thought I did. No idea why. So yeah, I mean, apart from that, that's pretty much all I've done. So yeah, another one which isn't too busy, but it's sort of busy-ish. But yeah, one thing which I hope I can get this done by the end of the summer, but by the August the 31st at least, because this plane here is the Donny 328, and it's in the Flyby Spirit of Norwich livery, in the purple livery. Now, this, the franchise agreement between Loganair, who actually own the plane, and Flybe, you sell the tickets and it's in their livery. That ends on August the 31st, and from September the 1st, Loganair will be operating under their own name, so this plane will probably be painted back into Loganair colours, so yeah, this is probably going to have to go, which is kind of a sad thing, but I kind of hope that I can get it done before this goes out of operation. I mean, it'll probably be painted in the same colours for a while before they paint it over again, but I want to, paint it back into its actual colours, but yeah, I mean, it's a pretty cool livery, but I will have to change it because the franchise tour is ending, and I can't really stop that, so yeah. And yeah, as I said, I think that's the end of this airport update here, so terminal finally completed. I'm not going to touch it again, I hope anyway, and yeah. Change around just stuff on concrete, and overall it's pretty good. Where can I end this? I'll end it on Concord, because why not? Why not indeed? So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video if you decide to use that one as well. Bye!